Good morning from down under, everyone. My name is Romance Blitz, and we're continuing our Let's Play series of Rogue Trader, Lex Imperialis DLC, and Void Shadow DLC. This should be part 67 in the series, I want to say. And in the in-between episodes, I quickly revisited the bridge of our Void ship and got the remaining upgrades that we could buy from the vendor for our warship, which is mostly just putting this one in. The other one was an engine, but we're going to go with strong acceleration and braking over the low, even though it has a little bit more distance, just because maneuverability is nice. Um, I took the time and upgraded the RAM just because we can, because we had spare scrap. But other than that, we're just going to get straight into the episode and head over to the bottom left, I believe was our destination. The sector over here, which I think is supposed to potentially trigger. I'm just going to visit the Janus sector as well. I believe it's supposed to trigger the Void DLC stuff, if I'm reading the rumors accurately. We also finished up all our colony projects. The reason why we had the rep from the uh, the Imperial Navy. I was trying to think of the name of the faction. Um, so it's good to see that the amount of rep one acquires doesn't cause too much issues. Just trying to keep a head count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Four, 5. So I'm just trying to keep track of our count for Imperial Navy stuff, and in this regard, I may use one here, but maybe not to this system. So I'll go here first. There's an object over there. We'll go pop our heads into the worlds. It's one of those things like I'm not sure if I'll have enough to keep being frugal with the Navigator Insight. Especially because I might want to drop a hyper lane. But I'll try to be a little bit more sparing with it. We'll send out to the void ship. We'll order the operator to pull himself together. Or do the first one. So reminding that it's possible to cheat death. Uh, yeah, tell them to retrieve the unknown object and withdraw. that one done, sorted. I'm not going to turn this green, we're just going to visit it. Sure I got everything built. Everything seems to be built. Alright, yeah, so we'll just check all this stuff. Oh, something there. We don't need that, so that can just go on there. Alright, I thought that was going to hard kick off, the Void DLC, the Void Shadow DLC, but I guess not. Oh. Fine. Got the save there. So what I'll do then, since that didn't kick off, I'll head down this way and make my way back up to the name of Star, I guess. And then we'll do that quest next. What was this thing? Smuggler's hideout. Do this already? Or is there something else? Nope, this is something else.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yep. Well, someone was too big instead of mine. Alright,
I better myself through my service. Duty prevails.
Face worse than this?
Oh.
The Emperor favors me today.
Okay, clearly that wasn't the way to go about doing that, so... it's fine. So clearly the way you go about doing that is actually... demolish that. And probably disarm that.
Options open.
Yeah, all these injuries don't matter, so...
Marking location.
Duty prevails.
I'm just trying to think which achievement this one's tied to. I suspect it's probably the one I already have. Bally's plasma pistol. I mean, if I didn't have a flamer, I would potentially use that. Just for the, Yeah, I'd potentially use that just for versatility stacking, but what we actually want is a burst fire weapon because we have
Is
the
there money to
AoE
be
weapon
made?
already.
I better myself through my service.
Uh-huh.
A born predator does not become
Yeah,
prey.
obviously I'm pretty sure I could probably disable that somehow. I don't care though. Um, One would hope. I'll just double check actually before I shoot myself in the foot. Um, yeah, he's Death World, as I would imagine what
Let us
Fenris
not
should be,
dawdle.
accurately wise. Oh, he got destroyed. Oh no, what a shame. Um,
I always have a backup plan.
just gonna keep disarming this bit by bit.
Duty prevails.
Operation successful.
Keep your wits about you.
Is
Nothing
it
escapes
Wargo
my sight.
or a trap?
Sister
Disarm that one
Argenta,
first.
tell me, how do you call the heart to humility when it is overcome with jealousy and doubt?
Fill your soul with pure love for the God Emperor, and all doubts of the heart will at once be hollow.
I
I
will just
always
go up
keep my
this
options
way.
open.
The machine god grants me insight. This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Right, go over here first. Not. Oh, you just get it from here. Never mind.
A space wolf never fails in their duty.
No, we'll just destroy it.
Was that supposed to be a challenge?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Now I can't remember off by heart where this body thing is in here. I suspect it's probably over in
Hunt
this section
brothers,
here,
take heed.
where all the traps are.
Centuries of service and practice.
Examine the logs. Auxon Tower mentioned, but not in the game. It's okay, we get a Cretan Dark Heresy, that's all that matters I guess for that one. I mean, as much as I would, so we can do that. Well, as much as I would rather an actual Tau Blueberry in the game, as a Tau player, I also understand, I also understand just how silly it is for it to be lore accurate regarding that.
Acquisition is possible.
Yep. Yeah. So, trying to figure out how one gets over there. Disarm. Alright, Pascal.
Ready for data input.
Over here. Very carefully. Disarm that.
My success
Disarm
is
that.
irrefutable certainty.
That's demolition, so we want
When the
Argenta,
faithful are idle,
I
heresy
believe.
grows.
I mean, we got like 4 different characters that can do it, but we'll just use
Duty
Argenta.
prevails.
You are authorized.
Do that.
Operation successful.
Do that.
This exploratory
And
is
all the
blessed
traps
with
dealt with.
multifunctionality.
Is there money to be made?
Victim sorry when it hits the target, it's in cover of a ranged attack. Scores a critical hit, don't need. Special arc rifle, I'm guessing. Don't care. We'll get over to that section in about a second. Alright,
My house would be proud of me.
what do we got over here? Oh, yeah, we're just going to.
Flesh is weak, yet iron
Let
knows
us
no
not
pain.
dawdle. A temporary setback.
Oh. Again, not super worrisome.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Because A, any injuries we suffer on our characters, we don't really care about.
Successful.
B,
The machine
it's powering up our rogue trader anyway. And our wolf boy. Here we go. So getting this is an achievement.
Success is the only outcome I accept. Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Over there.
Lower warp. Again, we could play the scene. Not going to, we're going to burn it. Then we'll go over here. Oh, look what we got here. we have a new kind of
I
Xenos.
will wipe your disgusting presence out of
Yeah, so
existence.
Exterminate on sight.
they even got good sounding voices. Again, S-class voice acting for the people who put their voices into this game. So Pascal can do the standard. Alrighty, so kill the Xenos, the heretic, and all that alike. Can just do that, could do that one. I'll throw that first.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father.
And apparently I'm engaged in melee, so it's fine. Just gotta kick this one back.
Significant.
Obviously didn't do much. So, what's the best way about going it? Just fire a bolt around. Little running gun.
Shall be.
Then we'll stab this individual. We're just going to build up his stacks versatility. That's all we have to do. Argenta.
Faith
We'll pop
without
that.
deeds is worthless.
And we've already got the I win button activated. So it doesn't say anything about them not being able to be burnt. I'm just deciding whether or not, I'm sure if I do it anyway, I will,
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous
yeah,
fury.
I'm sure I will get my stacks back up well and truly before it becomes an issue.
Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
So do that,
I am his will made manifest.
because they appear to be freaking out. We're just going to do that. We're going to kill the scarabs.
Eradicated.
And look, I've already got the I win
I'll
button
do it.
primed again.
Faith
But we're
with-
going to hit
None
every
can
single
escape
one of
the
these
Emperor's
creatures.
judgment. Eradicated. For you, my Emperor.
Reassemblement
As the
commencing.
Doubt is for the weak. That is not the Emperor's will. As the Emperor strike
This
is
is a prayer.
unacceptable.
Run out of bullets. Oh no. So that was a nice 14 bullet volley we got to do. And then it's Cassie's turn, so we'll naturally just drag them all over here. And then do that to all of them. Then put that on the remaining survivors. Pop that on
Me?
us.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then we all know how this song dance goes, so
I'll make it
I'll
happen.
pop that. Pop that on myself.
Honest.
Press button,
It's
press
as good as
button.
done.
Even
I'll
press
see
that
to it
one
personally.
on these two.
If not me,
We all,
I refuse.
all three of them can get it, why not?
You should feel honored
Do
to
that.
witness this.
Burn them all. Look at all the AP I got back. And then burn him.
Your end was inevitable.
Again, you can just see the damage.
Xenos scum! You don't belong in this galaxy!
Submit and die.
And then round 2. Fight? So I guess we'll just yeah. We'll just get ourselves ready for a second bout, I suppose. Alright, so who are we doing first? Doggo,
would be
go
enough.
bite.
It won't one less.
Good boy, Glader. Argento will pop
Faith
that.
without deeds is worthless.
And honestly, we're just going to do it again. Pop
As the
that.
Emperor commands, I act.
Pop that.
I'll do it.
Do that.
In
Pop
thy light
that.
I stand, and thy light I crave.
1,
As
2, 3, 4,
Faith
5,
as
6,
I'll do
7,
it. Eradicate it.
8,
This is why I was
9,
chosen.
10, 11,
You, my Emperor.
12,
I'll do it.
13,
Strike is a prayer.
14. And by all that, there is only a handful of enemies left from Argento's Alpha Strike. This time, I think for you, good sir,
Wolves reign.
to set him on fire.
Only I say bite of death.
Then I'm going to walk over here,
Our foes reek of
and I'm going to
cowardice.
Sparta kick you into
So it shall be.
the next eternity. And then again, I'll just pop that on our characters. Press button, press button, press
I'll
button,
see to it personally.
press button.
You never stood a chance. On it.
You're gonna go again? Or he's gonna give up?
I always keep my
Alright,
options
looks like
open.
that's it. So that's clearly something weird.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Yeah, so our first encounter with the other Xenos race in this game.
Multifunctionality.
Yeah, so that's all that sorted. I believe we are
Keep your wits
done.
about you.
I think we should be done in here now. No, we're not. We have missed something. All the way over here. Being the little completionist that I am, I'm just going to go back and sort it out.
A space wolf never fails in their duty.
Alright. Oh, it's the body on the ground that I missed. Eh. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure
Centuries of
what that
service
does.
and practice.
Don't think I saw anything
Is
interact
there
with
money
it.
to be made?
So head up and over here. Does not appear to be anything up here. I'll do one quick look around.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah, so it should be good. Yeah, so nice little area to explore there. And knocks out another rumor. And there, what was this? Stress signal. Ah, this one. Yeah, we've done this one already, so we can just immediately go back into outer space. This is where the Dark Elder turret madness trap was. So we've done that already.
Let us not dawdle.
Strange that the map isn't. Give me 1 second. I'm actually just gonna have a quick look around. Normally,
Both strong and
the
wise
maps
is
should
Ulfar.
still be intact. I'm not sure why this one wasn't. Gotta make sure there's no changes since the last time we were here.
I
Okay.
always have a backup plan.
Not sure what happened there then. Just again, as I said before, normally once you leave a
Was
map,
that
re-enter
supposed to
it,
be a challenge?
the map is still supposed to show up your progress from last time, so the only reason why it doesn't do that tends to be that new content was there, or something from a different act has overridden it, and that's the reason why we're being absolutely certain to visit everything, because it is a requirement for achievement to visit everything. Alright, so with that, I'll put in a pause here, and I'll just head up this way towards the nameless stars. Assuming nothing happens, I'll meet you there, otherwise I'll unpause it and we'll go from there. Okay, so it was a little bit interesting. I got here, and I had an event pop up because I didn't turn it green, and it gave me to Navigator Insight. We had the event before, but I wasn't actually planning to green up these paths. But because we got the two, Navigate Insight, I decided to green it all up. Now speak. Get to the point. How could you not find your master over the course of 30 days? Is there anyone else with cargoes aside from this Wharton? What do you want from me? I do not care for the old man Winterscale. There is one condition: if I bring him back dead, the deal will be sealed with his successor. Alright, so first things first, before we go to the planet, naturally we check everything else out first. We've been to the ancient bunker already. We can skip that one. We'll pick up all that. Don't need shuriken pistols. Talk to the Emperor's Vow. No. Alright, drop save, and we shall descend onto the planet. So, heads up, this place is super bloody confusing, to say the least. I actually do have a small guide open that tells you how to not get lost, and I shall read it out. So, credit to the people on Reddit and whatnot who made it. You guys are a legend, because I remember doing this the first time, and I know for a fact I got lost, so alright, so naturally we're gonna, of course, loot everything on our way. So all this is done from the perspective of your point of travel. So first things first is we're gonna go right. And yes, this is going to have quite a few loading screens, so I do apologize. Alright, there should only be one exit in this place. I'm going to throw down a quick save, and I'm going to throw down a quick save on every part.
I always keep
This
my
is for one
options
reason,
open.
one reason only. After that encounter with the pirates where we had an issue with a loading screen, I don't want to have to go through all the loading screens again. So I will drop a save after each one. And go from there. Now there's only one exit, so we're going to take it.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright. And we can already see someone to our left here. They're not doing a very good job at hiding. So yeah, naturally, if we were here and we had Gillette, I'm sure there'd be some options we could employ. So naturally, we're going to purge the lot of you, you Xenos heretic filth. I guess Xenos aren't heretics because they're Xenos, but you know what I mean.
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence!
We are called to battle.
Alright, so Pascal's up first. Again, we're just going to missionary oath. We'll step forward with Argenta. We'll pop this.
Commands, I act.
We'll do that, do that.
Is worthless.
Do this. And we've already got her heroic act going. So 1,
I'll return this favor.
2, 3. Again, we're gonna hit every unique individual for reasons of
faith without deeds is worthless.
for reasons of exemplar stuff. Increases for every attack you've made in combat, blah blah blah. Where's the next one? Every new enemy that damaged. So you obviously want to damage everyone if you can.
This is why I was chosen.
Stack that damage increase.
You will pay dearly for your actions.
I can't actually see that individual. I can fix that. I'll fix that after I purge this guy.
Heal my
Doubt is
wounds.
for the weak. I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act.
No, I still can't see him. Oh well.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I mean, we've tagged them all. They're all burning anyway. A character can come up here.
I am ready for whatever comes.
Pop that.
Who if not me?
Pop that. Go over here. Hopscotch.
Another enemy down.
Me, Isha.
See you now. Cool.
It's as good as done.
Go over here. Hacky slash.
Your end was inevitable. I'll see to
Pop
it.
those.
On it. You never
Burn
stood a
him.
chance. Here's my perfect
Do that
moment.
anyway.
I'll
Pop that.
The tempest.
And what's alive? That ranger over there.
I'll make
Burn him.
another enemy down.
I go into the darkness.
I've faced worse than this. It's as
And
good as done.
squish.
You never stood a chance.
You can see double force sword is very potent. Now the good thing is you don't even need to do this with your rogue trader. It may not be as so what I'm looking for as early, but obviously Heinrich's is a Psycho 2, sanctioned
Rise to
Psycho
the
at
top,
that.
or get left in
He
the
starts off with
dust.
Biomancy. You can quickly get into he starts off with both Biomancy and Sanctic. So you can easily get them to the same standard as your Rogue Trader. The only difference is that you're not going to be a Blade Dancer. You will be a fighter, so you won't have the hippity hoppity jumpity stuff. But at the end of the day, you will have the I nuke everyone button. Alright. We want the stone bridge, which I believe should be that.
Let us not dawdle.
Which is funny because it says single exit, but there's actually 2 exits. So again, I guess that's not really a bridge compared to this one. I guess we'll go this one. And we should get to yep, so tank
Always keep
graveyard.
your eye on the prize.
Our warband made a fine departure from the Dark City. Gamora will not soon forget when they played host to the Et Fater and Ulfar. I would love to see their feeble spirits writhing in the storm of souls we wrought.
And then at the fork we want
Perhaps
to go
being
right.
there would pose no threat to you, mighty Ulfar. But I would likely lose my eyes at the sight of the colors roiling there.
It is again always interesting to see the dialogue between the different companions.
I always keep my options open.
Yeah, so right at the fork. And then in this area of what is dubbed by the nice people on Reddit as the big tree.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Let's face it, it is a big tree. We want to go left at the fork. So this one. In we go. And here we meet... we meet these guys. Alright, so Caligos is clearly here. So much for union of old friends, look at me. Yeah, so clearly we get several options that we can pick. We'll start off with the top, well I guess one of the top ones. Caligos, look at me, I am von Valentius. What a jackass he is by saying so. How do I put this? I'm here to resolve the conflict between... How do I put this? I set out to aid you and you somewhat got lost. It's the one we will probably go for. We shall assess his medical condition. Alright, sorry about that one. Real life getting in the way again. Alright, so we're gonna inspect the retinue. Now, if you're playing Ironclast, which you'll see me do in a future playthrough, I'm sure. I'd like to ask you a few questions about your presence on Quetzal'Tema. Now, yeah, if you're doing the kind of the neutral route, you can certainly um, you could obviously do some stuff to calm this down and make peace between the both of them, especially when you got Yolette. We don't have her and we don't care about that, so... Alright, so we'll do that. And then we will continue on. So there should only be
I always have a backup plan.
a single exit, and we got the bayonet knife.
Just as I planned.
It is that way. Look around.
Rise
Alrighty.
to the top or get left in the dust.
So we shall head back out this way. Drop save.
The machine god grants me insight.
The various weapon has 5 on me. I'm just gonna quickly check my gear. Base. -4. Um. Red fire 10. Red fire 7. If I swap this over, goes down to 9. That goes up to 9. Hit chance of the burst rate. Negated. So I can lose a round versus. Yeah, it's a bit interesting. I think I'll keep the tactical backpack on. I think it's technically supposed to be better on her. I think if you're going the bolter route, the other might be better. I'm not sure.
Keep your wits about you.
Never doubt me.
And then we'll go over here. Go save. Now, I'm not sure if we can do one part on this planet because it generally involves Idira. But we'll see.
This
Always keep your
explorer
eye on the
is
prize.
blessed with multifunctionality.
Right there.
Operation successful.
Archmilitant's Cape. Pretty sure there was someone who wanted that.
Nothing escapes my sight.
The machine god grants me insight.
We will open
A
this.
space wolf never fails in their duty.
Again, good sniper rifle, don't need it.
That's how it's done. I always keep my options open.
So we want to go over to the right there. I'm just double checking to make sure there isn't anything else. Go there. And then
I always have a backup plan.
go back over here, and then we want to
I
go
used to dream of visiting a feudal world.
this one over
A
here.
land straight out of the pages of heroic chronicles. But now...
I think that should be it. Question mark? Yep, so we're in the city now. Alright, so drop a save. Let's have a look at what the quest objective is. Let's fight. Let's form the ritual now. Alright, so we will drop a save and we'll call the episode there. In the next episode we will finish up hopefully this and then maybe do one more thing on this planet. It depends on, again, whether or not we can access the site with or without Idira, and then move on. So thank you for watching everyone, and I'll catch you next time.